It's good coming back. I've been on a bit of a hiatus for a while, but you know, it's good being on a hiatus because you go away and then you come back and then everything just seems clearer, brighter, more in focus. Yeah. Alright, time to get back to work. A while back I did a review of the Adventure Time pilot in response to the show being picked up by Cartoon Network. I do recall it being wacky, nonsensical, but very entertaining. Now I don't normally review things unless they're available on DVD or at least been off the air for a while, but in this case I'll make an exception. So, we got Darth Vader back in his position there, and let's take a look at Adventure Time, the TV series. Balloon's lasted quite a while, hasn't it? So the show is pretty much as zany and weird as you'd expect it to be if you watch the original pilot. It just has a bigger budget this time.
I feel radder, faster, more adequate. Cool.
All the characters from the pilot return, but are voiced by new actors, with the exception of John DiMaggio, who reprises his role as Jake the dog.
I'm back, baby.
Then there's our main character, Finn, just your typical hyperactive little boy running around a fantasy world while swinging a sword.
Youth culture forever!
Now there's one thing I found interesting about Finn while watching this show. Here's a clip of Finn in an earlier episode.
We're Dustamancers! Nothing happened! This is a total ripoff!
Now here's a clip of him from a later episode.
Probably a lot of dangerous awesome stuff down this hole. I better go take a look.
Whoa! Hey Finn! I think your ball's finally dropped. I guess the voice actor was going through changes at the time. Though, maybe that was in the script.
Says here, your voice will change. Oh, really?
Then there's Princess Bubblegum, who's a scientist, I guess. Also, she has a giant swan that shoots lasers. That's pretty awesome. She's voiced by Hayden Walsh, who most people know as Starfire from Teen Titans. I guess because she's good at talking nonsense and can sound cute while doing it.
Xanoids kill hundreds of thousands of plantoids a year.
Oh no, not the plantoids!
Plantoids produce melatoxin. Melatoxin kills Xanoids. How many Ocarins does it take to hoagie a Morphlark? Finbar!
The Rainicorn returns as well. Now in the pilot she made some weird gurgling noises. But in the show, she actually speaks in Japanese, I think.
나도 우리 부모님 때문에 걱정했었어. 우리 엄마 아빠는 걔라면 완전 맛이 갔거든. 걔가 전쟁터에서 우리 아빠 생명을 구해.
Well, I guess that's something. Then, of course, there's the Ice King, one of the most awesomely lame villains of all time.
One magical crown. Probably stolen.
I didn't steal it. I made that item. Made it with the magic that I stole. So hand it over or I'll strike menacing poses at you.
But with the new show came new characters, and Adventure Time has no shortage of characters. Some are just one-shots, while others quickly became favorites. Like Marceline, the Vampire Queen, who really doesn't act like a queen, does she? Oh well, that didn't stop her from gaining a legion of fanboys. Then there's the other fan favorite, Lumpy Space Princess, who's voiced by the creator of the show, Pendleton Ward.
I'm gonna say something fun like, oh yeah, I'm having a fun time. Oh my gosh, probably the best time I've ever had my entire life.
Lumpy Space Princess is...
Bumps. Bumps.
Yeah, bumps.
I don't even.
I was just trying to help, but whatever.
Though, personally, I think I like some of the more subtle characters, like BMO, their little computer buddy that tries to be human.
You want some more eggs, BMO?
Yes, please.
Or how about this guy?
Did we get everyone?
All present and accounted for.
Thanks, Manfred.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the talking piñata that everyone just accepts the existence of. That's one of the great things about this show. To us, all of this looks crazy, but the characters are so comfortable in their wacky world. For them, it's just another Monday. Another thing to note about this show is the abundance of random celebrity cameos. Like this little guy named The Keeper. Can you guess who he's voiced by?
Only the truest, most worthy hero can receive the hero's end-kind and then walk out these doors again. If it is you, friend, and I cannot say that I am certain, but you are verily welcome to try. However, first you must pass my riddle.
Why, that's John Mosqueda. What, you don't know who that is? Oh yes, you do.
Absolutely, positively, definitely, nobody can get the job done faster than I can. Nobody.
That's right, it's Blur from Transformers. Yeah, I know he's better known as the Micro Machines Man. I'm just amazed the guy's still around.
It's true.
Alright, now see if you can recognize this quick cameo.
Huh? Come here, friends. Hug me. Oh, yeah. Hug me.
That was Eric Estrada. I'm serious, about 10 seconds of Eric Estrada. Seriously, that's all he got to do? Why didn't he do anything else?
Hello? Mr. Estrada? They're ready for you, sir.
Man, I look good in khaki. Watch out! A drunk driver! Go get him, Punch! Dun, 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 dun! This is 7 Mary 4. We're in hot pursuit. Hello? Buzz off, dude.
And what is that, some kind of language? What the heck is he supposed to be saying anyway?
I don't know. It's in Spanish.
The Incredible Hulk himself, Lou Ferrigno, is in an episode. He plays the role of Finn's idol, Billy, the legendary hero who's lost his way.
Don't you see how pointless it is? You know what's probably happening to that old lady right now? She'd probably be dead.
And I refuse to make fun of his voice. Sorry, I just got too much respect for the guy.
It's as if your words are filling a void in my very being. You want to watch?
Rockstar/comedian Henry Rollins makes an appearance as well. Oh, hell yeah! I love Henry Rollins! Who does he play?
Today is a happy day. Hip, hip, hooray. Today is a...
Are you serious? Lou Ferrigno gets to play this guy, but then you get Henry Rollins? Henry Rollins? And you make him play this character?
Stop insulting my heritage.
Then there's this little heart-shaped guy.
Ricardio at your service.
Is that?
This style of massage is called best friend massage.
Oh my gosh.
Because it can only be done for friends. It is completely consensual.
Oh, holy cow.
George Takei? What the hell are you doing in this show?
That's none of your business.
Okay, not only did they get George Takei to do a voice on this show, they got him to say stuff like this.
Have you ever used a Belbaflonic laser to align the Hibernautilus rift in the Bubatron plasmodial formation?
Whoa, no, I haven't.
The hell is he even talking about?
American fools. You are made of stupid.
Well, whatever. He does a good job talking nonsense. And hey, you gotta love that voice.
Oh my.
Now more about the show itself. Describing an episode of Adventure Time is kinda difficult. Sure, the idea behind each episode is pretty basic, fight a bad guy, rescue someone, etc. But it's all wrapped in a fine layer of madness. The writers really had a field day with this show, didn't they? But despite all that, the show's pretty good, and I dare say, sometimes has a good message behind it. Like the episode with Billy, who thinks being a hero isn't worth it anymore, but then Finn and Jake prove that it is, and it lifts his spirits. Or this episode where Jake steals from a witch and is cursed until he apologizes.
My powers! How can I ever thank... Ha! Got you, Kane.
But didn't you learn your lesson?
Nope.
Okay, maybe that's a bad example, but throughout the show you'll find other, sometimes more subtle messages.
You're under arrest for stealing my dollar!
Just a minute, Jake.
Hey! You know what that was? That was righteous.
Thanks, Jake.
Adventure Time is a rare breed of cartoon. It might not be the best show around, but it's pretty damn entertaining, I'll give it that much. It can be enjoyed by all ages while sneaking in the occasional good message within the confines of its craziness, slapstick, and even subtle dirty jokes.
Here, shove this in your mouth. It's hot.
It's good to see Cartoon Network producing some original content again and showing signs of improvement in their programming. They're finally giving jobs to starving cartoonists and allowing for more creativity. They're not quite there yet, but I think they're on the right track. Now, if only they'll realize nobody cares about their live-action programming, they can finally go back to being awesome again. In the meantime, be sure to check out Adventure Time and help support cartoons on Cartoon Network. Well, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. And speaking of awesome things Cartoon Network used to do, be sure to tune in next time.
Adventure, 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 adventure.
And let it be known, one day, when you least expect it, I will have sex with you.